Happy New Year! Happy New Year to you. Welcome to 2021. How do you feel? Do you feel different from the way you felt last night? Anyways, welcome to 2021. I'm delighted that you made it. Thank God we made it. I mean, December was such a tough month for a lot of people, just at the verge of when we thought, oh, 2020 is just about to be over. Thank God. A lot of people got hit. We lost a lot of, prominent people in December, just between, the last few days of December. I can imagine how demotivating that can be for some people. But you see, even with all the ups and downs of life, we have to find a way to keep moving, to keep going and achieving the things that we set out to achieve. So, on this series called Daily Boosters, I'm going to be sharing with you on a daily basis answers to one question from different people across the globe. And the one question here is, how do you boost your day on those days or those seasons of your life when you are demotivated or things don't go the way you planned, right? We all have those days, even the best of us, even the goal crushers. They have those days when it feels like, oh my God, nothing is working. In fact, I don't want to do anything, those days that you just want to lazy around. How do you get out of that mode? Or how do you get out of that space to get back on track and keep crushing your goals? This one question I'm going to be asking 31 different people across the month of, all through the month of January 2021. And I hope that as these people share, it's just fascinating how different people answer the same question differently, but that goes to show you how unique we truly are and how we never know it all and how we can really depend on each other and learn from each other. So I really do hope that this series is going to be a blessing to you as you listen to different answers of the same question from different people all through January 2021. So welcome to Daily Boosters, and I am Ejiro Osakede, and I'm going to be your host and guiding you through just asking those questions and having you get those answers from the different people that are going to be featured on this show. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button and please turn on notification so that you are notified every time I drop a video, because this year we are going higher, we are going greater, we are going global, right? So I've been working on a lot of content, and more content are going to be coming up as the year unfolds. So you don't want to miss out on that, right? So tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends that they need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ejiro Osakede. So go on now, click on that red button, and I'll be right back with, who knows, the person that we're going to be talking to today. You'll find out in about, let's say, 5 seconds. Hello, Terrence the Teacher. How are you?
Much better now that I've been greeted like that. How are you?
I'm awesome.
Yeah, I can see that.
I saw a video recently, and what's her name? Stephanie Adish. Yeah, somebody was like, "Hey, how are you girls?" Like, I'm successful. I'm like, okay, that's a good one.
Good answer.
Maybe the next time someone asks me, "Hey, EJ, how are you?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm successful. Deal with it."
Yeah. Get with the program.
All right, so today I just wanted to ask this question that I've been asking a lot of people, which is, when your day is down, let's assume it's one day, but it could also be like a season of your life where it feels like everything is down. You're demotivated, you're not inspired, it just feels like, oh, everything is caving in. I believe that you must have gone through this series, this season, or have a sort of day like that in your life. How do you spring out of that? How do you boost your day? What do you do to boost your day or to boost your mood or to get back in the flow of things?
I would say there's a few steps. Now, as a mindfulness coach and therapist, obviously one of the things that I would immediately go to is meditation.
Mhm.
And I've learned that meditation calms me down. I've learned also that it changes the chemical responses in my body.
Mm.
So if I'm stressed, if I'm anxious because of my thoughts, because a mood is a thought. A mood is an idea or a concept that oh, I'm not happy, things are not going great.
Mm.
And then you start sort of rewiring and playing those thoughts over and over.
Over.
And what eventually happens is with that, you're releasing certain chemicals.
Mm.
And I would say you can either release the feel good chemicals or the feeling bad chemicals.
Mm. Okay.
Now, if you keep on focusing on that feel bad chemical or that idea, you're going to feel low.
Mm.
And then as the body starts feeling lethargic and not as excited, then the brain wants to catch up and go, oh my God, he's really not great. What else is going on? Oh no, maybe he's sick. And before you know, it can just spiral.
Mm.
So the first step is I need to interrupt it with meditation. Because I know meditation makes me feel good, it makes me feel relaxed, it makes me feel better, I'm calmer, and I know the science behind meditation,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of positive chemicals that are released when you meditate.
Mm.
Step one. Then step two, and this is very important, is because I know that a thought or a mood is something that is chemical.
Mhm.
It's something that's going on in our body because two people can experience the same day with exactly the same, whatever is going on.
Mhm.
And one person will go, hey, I'm okay, I can do this. And another person goes, I can't.
Mm.
So there has to be something behind that. And it's the chemical response.
Mhm.
And one person's body will just produce more oxytocin or more adrenaline or more serotonin or less melatonin.
Mhm.
So what you want to do is that when you have this mood, you want to go, what can I do
Mhm.
today or for the next few days that I know makes me feel better?
Mm.
Very
Mm.
simple. Cup of tea. Oh, I feel so nice when I have a cup of tea. A cupcake, not too many of them, obviously, because we don't want to get overweight.
All right.
Um, Going for a walk,
Mm.
talking to someone,
True.
that you really like, that cares for you, that you care for,
Mhm.
reaching out to other people that are in need. Because
Mm.
when you focus away from self, different parts of your body have to come to the forefront. Different parts of your brain have to now operate,
Mm.
which will release a total different, chemical,
Chemical.
a
Mm.
caring chemical. And you can't be the caring whatever person and also be the depressed, sad, oh my God.
Mm.
So you have to counter that with your actions. And I know that sounds very difficult, but I went through depression a long time ago.
Mhm.
And one of the things that I, for instance, did in the mornings is I would throw myself out of bed. I would actually literally throw myself out of bed and
Oh
I would
wow.
fall onto the floor. But immediately what that did is it got adrenaline through me,
Oh.
cortisol levels raised because
Mhm.
shit, what's happening here? Because a lot of time when you're depressed, people struggle to get up, they struggle to move,
Yeah, they just feel tired.
they
Hmm.
feel tired. But
Hmm.
immediately with that extra, cortisol adrenaline, I'm like, okay, now what's going on? So now I'm in fight and flight. Now I get up, I go and have the shower. Shower makes me feel good.
Hmm.
So I just keep doing those things that I know will release different forms of chemicals through my body.
Hmm.
And then the last thing I would say is focus on what you do want, not on what you don't want.
Hmm. Hmm. I like that.
Now, yes, I can either focus on what makes me feel depressed or sad,
Or. Hmm.
or I can focus on the things that I know that sustain me,
Hmm. Hmm.
which is happiness, joy, whatever. And at the moment, yes, I'm not there, but I know that I've been there before and I will get there again.
Mhm.
All I have to do is what is the next step that I do in my day? And I will eventually get there. So I just focus on what I do want. And whatever the mood I'm in, I've acknowledged it. I know it's there, but I've also accepted it.
Hmm.
But I am doing all the things that I know that will shift me.
To that place. Fantastic.
And that's how I do it.
Yeah, fantastic. I love the 3 points that you just gave. And I think the hardest one would be to move the focus off yourself and focus it on somebody else to say, okay, yes, I might be going through this hard time, this tough time right now, but who can I help? Who needs help around me? That I can just take that focus off myself and help that person. And
Yeah,
eventually you get out of that mode. So
it's
thank you so
proven.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, if I can just say one more
Yeah,
thing,
please
it's
go on.
proven if we are in situations of, you know, let's say war, or if we're in situations of even like the pandemic or whatever, you find that when people have to take care of other people, and their responsibility changes because now they've got to look after the parent or the fellow person that's fighting, this battle with them. That focus on something else actually helps you to forget about your own pain, the own problems, and it actually changes the mood. So it's proven to really shift mood.
Fantastic. I'm gonna personally try that because I mean, for some reason, my first reaction to when things don't go the way I expect is just like, oh my God, this is bad. This is not gonna work. And then I get to that mood. But then most times, yes, when I talk to people, I get out of it. Sometimes I hear somebody else's story. I'm like, oh, okay, this is not so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but I need to really try out the other one where you just shift the focus off yourself and then try to help somebody else. Thank you so much for your time. Guys, I do hope that you've been able to learn one or two things on how to boost your day. Until I come your way again tomorrow, remain amazing. Bye.
Hi, okay, so I'm back again. You're going to be seeing this face a lot, but thank you for watching today's Daily Booster. I hope that you learned one or two things, okay? So please drop in the comment section what shot at you the most. Like, how do you feel? What do you think about this person's answer, right? So let us hear you, or let us read from you in the comment section. Let's have this conversation. How would you answer that question if I had asked you the same question? So come on, comment in the comment section and let's keep the conversation going. Have a fantastic day, have a motivated day, and boost your day. I'll see you tomorrow.